Hello everyone, welcome back to Die Weeb, your source for all weeby entertainment. My name is Justin. I'm here with a very, very special guest, or everyone calls him the rival to PewDiePie. Some say he's a Twitch streamer extraordinaire, only been doing it for a month. Crazy man. I got Tyler Doe, man with like 500 million subscribers on YouTube.
600 million, but yeah, it's been going really good so far. I've had a lot of success. I'm very happy. I'm currently working on a plan to reduce famine across the world by 2021. So with the kind of success I've been having, I mean, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, dude. Let's fucking see that happen. I can't wait. I can't wait.
You're like, I don't have to be hungry anymore.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so Tyler, do you want to say a little bit about yourself before we get into the interview? Or
oh god, I hate this. This is always bad for me because I'm not smart enough to like think of something witty to say. So I'll just say I make YouTube videos sometimes. I stream Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. CST, and then Saturday at some point during the day. And I'm Justin's friend. Those are my my qualifications to be here.
I'm lucky enough to call him a friend. The dude's amazing, incredible, great content.
Igualmente.
I don't speak that language.
Oh, it means likewise in Spanish.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. Okay.
You should start. Neither do I though.
So I've come up with a list of questions that I think are really relevant to your career, and I wanted to know answers to. You know. So I guess we can just jump into it. My first question of the evening.
Are these gonna be silly questions?
No, of course not.
You're like, why would you ever guess that would happen with me?
Yeah, why would I ever ask you silly questions?
Okay, let's get started.
Starting out, how does one grow a beard as glorious as yours?
This is an interesting one. Do you want to know the true answer?
Yes, obviously.
Get older.
Get older. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like 13, so I don't know yet.
Yeah, so here's the truth with beards. You either have the genetics for it or you don't. If you don't have the genetics for it and it's just not going to happen, it might not ever happen for you, and you just gotta kind of be okay with that. Which I think that I was starting to be okay with that, and then one day I was like, wait, let me try one more time, and it just worked.
Okay.
So worked out.
There you go. So yeah, that's good information for all the 13-year-olds out there that want to learn how to grow beards.
Hey, I look 13 whenever I shave, so
to be young again. Number 2, why are you an anime YouTuber when you've only seen like 5 anime?
Dude, this is actually a serious thing. Like, I see, it's like something that I find a lot of people ask me quite a bit, and I think what it is that if you are an anime fan in the traditional sense, in other words, if you're an anime fan that's not in the anime community, you are an anime fan that has seen Naruto, you've seen Dragon Ball, and that's it. You're considered an anime fan in general life, right? So whenever I was talking to all my coworkers and whatnot about anime, that's all we talked about. We never got into anything deeper than that. So not until I actually joined the anime community did I start digging deeper and finding new shows that I wouldn't have gotten to otherwise. So I'd say that whenever I started my anime YouTube channel, the whole reason that I started it was because I watched the Berserk movies and they just fucked me up that bad. Like, they were like, I was like, all right, I need an outlet to talk about this because holy shit, these were brutal movies. And that was like actually a rare step out and a rare show of form for me, because normally I would just stick to like One Piece. So yeah, I'd say I'm trying to expand my palette. I've seen quite a bit of shoujo recently and romance and rom-com and stuff like that. So I'm getting out there a little bit.
Yeah, have you heard of Orimo?
Yeah, wait, is that the one that we were talking about that you said was really sad?
No.
Is that no?
That's only Asumi Pun Pun.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I haven't heard of that one then.
It's about a little sister with a little sister complex. She's a Moto lover, but she isn't a Moto. It's pretty funny.
Ooh,
weird.
You know what I need to get from you? What I want from you is I want some seinen. Or seinen. I want some of those recommendations from you because I know you're a big fan. So I need to get into more of that. So just you let me know.
Yeah, I've seen like one seinen. It was Pokemon. Actually, I have another question later on I was gonna ask, but you got to touch upon it. What was your first video about, and why was it wrong?
Wait, did you say what was your first video about, and why was it bunk?
Wrong. Well, bunk works wrong. Dumb.
I will say my first video, like I said, was about Berserk, the 2016 movies. And I will say
movies.
the worst
don't
thing
say
about that entire
2016.
video
Don't say 2016.
is, well, twofold. One,
It's 2013.
I hate the video. It's super low quality. It's like really shitty editing and just horrible all around. My delivery of it was horrible. Yada yada yada, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Everything that makes a video bad, that video has. And then on top of that, it also is the second most viewed video on my channel, which just I hate, because I'm just like how many people are coming to see this video or coming to see my channel for the first time, seeing that video and being like, yeah, I'm not subscribing to this guy. You know? It reminds me, actually, I had a funny moment. Evanito, I was in one of his streams because I was always like a really big fan of like Evanito. Like there's a handful of people that I was a huge fan of before I started making YouTube videos and streaming. But I was in one of his streams at one point, and I was doing that thing, which, by the way, if you are aspiring to be an AniTuber or you're in the AniTuber community, you just started, yada yada, do not be this guy. Do not be the guy that has no connection to anybody. Like for example, I literally go into Evanito's stream, have not even like communicated with him once in my entire life, and I'm like, can you watch my video on stream? I hate when people do that. Like, if you're gonna do that, be friends with the person. Like, actually, Justin just did this. Justin came into my stream and said, "Let's start watching my video." I'm totally cool with that. I know Justin. I'll watch his video. There's a difference between knowing somebody and there's a difference between not knowing somebody. And if you don't know the person, don't do that. But I did that in Evanito's stream, and he said yes. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna watch my Kakashi video. This one's been going really well. Everybody loves this one. And he's like, that's too long. I'm gonna watch your first video. And I was crushed. I was crushed. And he watched it and he talked about it, and I was like, this sucks. Everybody thinks that I suck now. You know, like, so that's how that went.
Yeah, to be fair, I have a couple things that I have an issue with. With that statement, it was the 2013 movies of Berserk. The 2016 is a show, and it's trash.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, the 2013 movies.
I've been saying this wrong for so long.
The trilogy from the movies,
Netflix,
right? Yeah.
Berserk, yes.
It's from
I think you actually might be right, because I just have no.
Okay,
fuck, you're right.
I am the biggest. Well, not the biggest, but I'm a huge. Berserk's my #1 series of all time. I own like the manga and shit. Yeah, so I just know my shit. Okay? You
were right for sure. I feel stupid now because the amount of times that I've been saying the 2016 version is like actually crazy.
The trash.
I mean, seriously, I can actually remember a moment where I said that on, I think, Sin's podcast, and they were like, "You like the 2016 version?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it was good." I was like, "It was pretty good." I mean, it wasn't bad. And they were like, "Dude, it's shit." I'm like, "No, it wasn't that bad." So that's hilarious.
Okay. So another thing I have a problem with is I am that guy. I went on to Evanito's stream once, and I donated him some bits. I'm like, can you just edit my videos? And he's like, fuck no. He's like, no.
I reached out to Core to edit my videos whenever I first got onto the scene. And then I didn't know like what a faux pas that was. Like, I didn't realize like, oh no, Core is like Nux's editor. Like, you know what I mean? Like Core is not editing your 0 subscriber ass videos.
Yeah, no.
But yeah,
some of them like I've never hit up Mudan, but you know, I
definitely hit up the next one.
Well, see, Evan's thing is he complains about being broke. So what I did was like, I can give you money for videos, and he's like, you can just donate to me instead. And I was like, fair.
The ultimate clapback. Hey, I'll edit your videos for money, but it'll just be way shittier than what you have now.
Next question. Well, let's move along because you don't have that much time. How do you have such a hot girlfriend?
You know, this is one of those things.
Wait,
it's so funny.
This is a two-parter, sorry. And follow-up question is, how much do you pay her to stay with you?
Well, how much do you donate to my stream, Justin? That's the answer. All that money just goes straight to keep my girlfriend. No, in actuality, so I have a funny answer and a not funny answer. So the not funny answer, no, I'll go funny answer first. The funny answer is, I don't fucking know. I just got really lucky, like, honestly. No, but the non-funny answer was, you have to learn. This is something that I learned. I was watching a YouTube video at some point. I think the guy's name was Woody's Gamer Tag or something like that. Whenever I was a kid, he would say this thing all the time. He would say, getting girls is a numbers game in 2 ways. One, it's a numbers game because if you get rejected by a girl and you just move on to the next one, who cares? It's not about how many times they say no. It's about how many times they say yes to like dating you, not anything else. So like basically I had that in my head. And then 2, he also said, but if you are really like fixated on one girl, then ask them out multiple times. Like you never know like what might happen. It's a numbers game, right? So just keep asking. Who cares how many times she says no if one day she says yes and y'all end up staying together for 7 years? That's what happened with me and my girlfriend Kennedy. I asked her out for literally 6 months straight. She had like met my family before she said yes to date me. Like that's how long it took for me to start dating her. Then now 7 years later it worked out. So
that confidence.
So
that confidence.
I regret nothing.
I actually have no idea what your girlfriend looks like. You just tell me how hot she is a lot.
Trust me, she's hot.
Next question. Do you think that your career as a dog walker has helped you in any way towards your YouTube career?
Yes.
Career?
I could not have possibly done YouTube if I was still working. My last job before this was Lowe's. If I was still working at Lowe's, there's no way I would have had the time or the energy, frankly, because I worked like a really manual labor job, throwing bags of mulch, 60-pound bags of mulch into people's trucks in the Texas sun all day long. And so I would have never had the time or energy to make these videos. But I will say, after just saying that just now, it makes me think of like all the people that I know that have worse situations than that, like that are working like actually, Justin, you work like a lot, like so much more than I was working 35 hours a week. So actually, you know what? I could have done it, but would I have done it? The answer is no. I wouldn't have done it. I would have pushed out and not done it. So that's the real answer.
Well, I mean, now you can just stream and make minimum wage.
I'm happy with that.
Next question. Why do you play so much Rocket League when you aren't even that good at it?
I'm so bad at Rocket League, bro. Like I it's abysmal how bad I am at Rocket League, and it's so frustrating. Like I can only imagine how frustrating it is to watch, because how frustrating it is for me to play. But the reason why I play it is because it's like the best streaming game ever, because you can either get really sweaty and try as hard as you can and really be trying as hard as you can. For me, I still suck even whenever I'm trying as hard as I can, but at least I'm trying as hard as I can and I'm being competitive. Or you can do what I normally do, which is use it as like eye candy and then just be reading the stream the entire time, like not really paying attention to the game. I'll have like 20-second bursts where I'm paying attention to the game, and then the rest of it I'm like looking over at my right screen, like not even looking at the game anymore.
Did anyone give me 10 cents yet?
Yeah. it's literally like all right, I'm gonna be playing, and then all of a sudden Justin comes in and donates 1,000 bits. I'm like, holy shit, Justin! And my poor teammate on the other screen is like, what the fuck? Why aren't you helping me?
They deserve it.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Why would you choose Tyler as a partner?
It's the same thing with Among Us. Is like whenever
oh,
one
wait,
of my
wait. Can we?
Oh, go ahead.
My next question actually is related to Among Us.
Okay.
Tyler, are you sus?
Just how many Among Us games have you played with me? Yes, I'm sus.
I'm sus.
I'm sus.
Dead
I'm
ass.
actually really excited. My girlfriend just organized a Halloween party where we're going to be playing Among Us, and I cannot wait. I've been training for this for months, and like compared to all of you, right? Like I fucking suck. But compared to these fucking normies that have never played Among Us before, I'm about to wreck shop. Like I'm about to be like the MVP of this party.
Okay, so I did play Among Us with my family. It was like a 6-person Among Us with one imposter. Every goddamn game, they would just hit the button and report me. And vote me
oh
out.
my god, it's because you
they
are
were too
sus,
scared. No, they were too scared that I was the imposter. And
you know what I'll say? You know what I'll say
I was
about
never
Justin?
the imposter.
Justin as an Among Us character or Among Us player rather, is the most hoed person in the match, no matter what. Like he will literally do nothing, and they're like, get the fuck out of here, Justin. It's Justin, guys. It's diet. Get diet out of here. It's just every single game I play with you, that happens to you at least once or twice.
No, it's very true. I played with Jojo Talks Too Much and Katie and a couple other people, Kuchelin, I think. And for 3 games in a row, I was killed first round. I was like, what the
bro?
Fuck? It was Jojo
the worst
twice, too.
It's the worst whenever you're streaming and they kill you first like a bunch of times. It's like, well, now I don't get to talk to them anymore. So now this is going to be an unentertaining stream.
Luckily enough, I don't stream enough. I only stream like once a week. It's never Among Us. It's just podcasts where I talk to people.
Yeah, which I liked. By the way, that podcast was fun, I thought, and especially
Dude,
I like the end where I like the end, especially when you're starting to get kind of randy. You were back there. Yeah, you were back there. I just imagined you like with the reddest fucking cheeks, like barely knowing where you're at. Like, all right, guys,
all right,
let's talk about One Piece.
Fun fact: I just have naturally red cheeks.
Oh really? Yeah,
I
have some friends that have that.
Rosacea. Okay.
Rosacea.
Yeah. So
Rosetta Stone, I think.
Rosetta Stone. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Who are some of your inspirations when it comes to your job?
I don't really have any inspirations. I just kind of started doing it, and
So there's
now
no
people pay me. Now people pay me to walk their dogs.
So you have no like dog walking heroes you look up to, like a 13-year-old
No,
used to,
No, like literally the way that it happened, I just fell into it so like ass backwards. Like I was at Lowe's, hating my fucking job, and my girlfriend had gotten an offer from this one lady that she used to know. She was like, hey, she needs you to, or she needs me to walk the dog twice a week. I don't really want to do it. Like, do you want to do it? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do that as like a side hustle, like make a few extra bucks every week, you know, just be like, you know, because it's like so easy. It's like throwing away money if you say no, right? And so I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then next thing you know, I'm at Lowe's and like I overhear some lady talking about her dog walker just quit. So I'm like, hey, I can be your dog walker. And then by the time that like I left that week of Lowe's, I had so many dog walking clients that like I was making literally like $70 more a week than I would be working at Lowe's, working my ass off for 1/5 of the work. And so I was like, and 1/5 of the time, it's like 1/50th of the actual work. So I was like, well, fuck this, I'm quitting Lowe's. And then COVID happened and fucked me over. So now I have one dog walking client.
So that actually leads into my next question: is what makes you qualified to walk dogs? You have like a degree in walking dogs?
You know what I think it is? I think it's because I did my associate's degree in dog walking.
Okay.
So I have that, and then I've got some certifications as well. Like,
did you ever do an internship or anything?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I walked this lady's dog as my internship. That's actually what this is.
Okay.
And I'm a ginger, so people avoid me.
There you go. Protect the dogs.
Yeah.
So you have almost 500 subs on YouTube, and I guess my question for that is why?
That's the question to everything in life, isn't it, Justin?
Thanks.
Why are we here? Why are we on the spinning ball of water?
Why the fuck do people sub to Tyler Doe?
Why do we, like, out of all the existential questions I have, that's one of the top ones. It's like what's the meaning to life? What's, you know, what is there a God? And then why are people subscribed to me? Like in that order. I'd say if I had to really say why people are subscribed to me, it's because every once in a while I get like a manic streak where I fucking go hard on the YouTube videos and I actually make some good shit. But other than that, it's like a mad rush to get something out every week or every other week now.
Yeah, I just don't release shit.
Well, you're about to be helping me with the video, so I hope that doesn't stand true.
Yeah, you need to get it to me by like today.
Yeah, I know. I just forgot about that just now. So,
when it comes to being a YouTuber, what are some tips you can give to doing good on the platform?
I'd recommend you watch my video called, I forgot what I titled it. Tips to being a YouTuber in 2020, I think, or something like that.
Okay.
No, if I had to give an actual tip, it'd be 1, consistency, and then 2, like, don't start something if you actually don't care about it. Like you might be like, oh, you know what? Call of Duty, I fucking hate Call of Duty, but I know that it gets views, so I'm gonna play Call of Duty. Don't do that. You're just gonna hate your life. Like for example, me and Justin, we love anime. So it's like, oh, what's something that we can make a YouTube channel of? Oh, anime, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where I went. And then also, like, pay attention to the way the algorithm changes. Like right now, I'd say the algorithm is having a serious change to prefer more frequent uploads. And so if you really want to like get big on YouTube, you need to go the way of the Sensei Inc. or the Axel Beats. Like either one of those people are good people to look at if you want to see how to actually grow. And that's frequent content every other day or every day. So yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, why aren't you following those tips? That was my next question.
Well, so the problem with me is, 1, I don't have the money to follow those tips. In other words, like I don't have enough money to hire an editor, and I literally cannot fucking stand editing. Like I barely like editing my audio down to give it to my editor. Like I'm just like I'm so miserable whenever I'm editing. So I don't want to have to edit, 1, and then 2, like, now that I'm streaming, especially, I have like I was telling Justin while we were trying to get all this to work out. It's like, okay, well, I have free time until 3 p.m., which is in about 30 minutes, and then also I have about 30 to 45 minutes in between whenever I get home and whenever I have to start streaming. It's like there's just not a lot of free time anymore. Like I have school, I have streaming, and I have walking the dog and a girlfriend.
So you're saying you have a lot of free time and you're just lazy?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, moving on. What are some things in the future you look forward to when it comes to YouTube? I
would say right now, YouTube is I don't. So like right now, I'm definitely so much more interested in Twitch. Like Twitch just seems like so much more fun to me. I love interacting with an audience like in the moment instead of so like with
Can I
YouTube.
stop
One
you?
of the things. Wait, yeah, good.
You know you can do it on YouTube too, right?
No, so here's the problem with YouTube. One, their streaming service sucks. It's just not optimized for streaming. It fucks your video over if you put the video out afterwards. It like the algorithm just hates your channel for that because it's like one day he's posting a 5-minute video and then the next day he's posting a 4-hour-long video. What the hell? It hates that. So it's not good for streaming.
It hates that.
Yeah, it hates streaming.
Really long videos for no reason, like podcasts and shit.
No, it's bad for that. Like the only way that you should do that is if like if all of your videos are 20 minutes long and your podcasts are 20 minutes long or something like that, then that's fine. But other than that,
my podcast yesterday is like 2 hours long.
Yeah. So like, for example, that would be bad for you to put up and then like start, you know what I mean? And so that's one thing. And then two, I don't like I like interacting with people on my YouTube videos, but I far prefer it in real time on Twitch. Like on my YouTube videos, sometimes it feels like I'm going back out of a sense of obligation to respond to comments because I'm like, oh, like I'm already on to the next thing. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? And then, but on Twitch, it's like they're commenting on what I'm doing right in that instant. And I love that. I love like the instant gratification aspect of Twitch. I just love Twitch. Twitch is so much fun.
Okay.
So I'd say right now I'm focusing on Twitch really hard. And in a year, if I somehow were to be able to swing it to where Twitch could be a job, that would be like the ultimate dream. I would love that.
Oh, same, but it's never gonna happen. What is your favorite video you have ever done?
Actually, the one that I just did with Sin, it was a Yu Yu Hakusho video.
Yeah,
that was an example of me being manic, and I had so much fun on that. Like I thought that was the funnest video ever.
I suck at making videos. Next question: what is your social security number?
165. Well, hey, wait a fucking second.
Yeah, can you ride a bike?
Yeah, I can ride a bike and a motorcycle. And also I can ride a unicycle, but just not for very long. Like I can sit up on it and then I just fall over. And then also I can ride skateboards.
Can you do a kickflip?
I can do a heel flip. I never learned kickflip.
Really? You can do it? I learned kickflip way before heel flip.
Yeah, everybody says that. Everybody's like, no, I went kickflip. But you know what I think it actually was? If I have to look back at it and be objective as an adult, I think it was that. And keep in mind, I probably couldn't do it anyways now, but I used to be able to do a heel flip. But I will say this: as a kid, I was always counterculture. So while everybody else was learning kick flips, I was like, I'm learning heel flips because everybody else is learning kick flips.
To be fair, I learned both. So
yeah, I ended up learning the kick flips later, but I guarantee you, I would still be more comfortable doing a heel flip now.
I'm comfortable doing either. The one that always fucked me up was hard flips. No, I skated for like on and off, not even on and off, like straight for like 4 or 5 years. I can still skate.
Yeah, I skated whenever I was really young, and then I would occasionally pick it back up for like a month and then give it up again. So yeah. I really haven't skated in a long time now, though.
Enough about me being better than you. What makes you different than other anime YouTubers?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
No. I would say honestly, I think that I have a weird perspective because I feel like you actually touched on this earlier. I feel like 99% of people that are making anime YouTube videos, and I think this is how it should be actually, they are like huge fucking anime fans. Like their lives revolve around anime. Like they are obsessed with it. They watch everything. Whereas I'm like way more casual than most of the anime YouTubers.
You're a normie.
Yeah, I think my norminess is my advantage, though. I think that everybody else is looking at it from one way, and I'm looking at it from a totally different perspective that nobody else is.
Yeah, so but then when you start saying Naruto's the best anime of all time, people are gonna shit on you. So
when did I ever say that?
I don't know. It's just a normie thing.
Yeah, never said it. Never said it. But if you would have been having this conversation with me about 5 years ago, you better believe I would have said that.
I mean,
because I was uninformed.
You ever even watch Monogatari? No, I'm just kidding. Swag Kage only ever watched Naruto and fucking Yu Yu Hakusho or some shit.
It worked out for him.
Yeah, he did really good. So how much do you hate this interview?
Actually, I've been having more fun than I thought I would. You know, the prospect of being in a call with you was really fucking daunting. I did not want to do it, but wow. You know what? I've been having a good time.
Why is that? Why was it daunting?
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. No, I was excited about it the second that you told me. I wish we didn't have the technical difficulties at the beginning of it, so we could have a little bit more time. But
I'm almost out of questions, so.
So it
actually,
worked
this is my last question. To be fair.
Okay.
Since I am single-handedly putting you through college, would you say I am your sponsor?
Yeah, I think I would have to say. I think I would either have to say you're my sponsor or my father, and I'm more comfortable saying is you're my sponsor. So
Okay.
I'll
And
go with that.
since I'm your sponsor, could you put that in all your videos, like sponsored by Diet Weeb or some shit like that?
Hey,
This video
we
is
can
sponsored by
work out-
Diet Weeb.
we can work out a deal, Justin. You just call me after this. I'll have my people talk to your people. We'll work out a deal.
Yeah, my
X
lawyer,
amount
call
a
your
month.
lawyer.
X amount a month, and then you get the sponsorship. And every single video, I'll make T-shirts that say Diet Weeb. I'll sell them, and then I'll give you 90% of the profits.
Let's make Diet Weeb the new Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming out to this horrible interview, Tyler.
No, it's fun.
My name is Yato, and don't subscribe. And hit the like button though. Hit the like button, but don't subscribe.
You're blaming Yato, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna blame Yato for this one. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for so much for everything you do. I enjoy some of your content. God damn it, I'm sorry I can't turn the meme off.
I enjoy some of your content, but not all of it. Most of it fucking sucks. But you know, every once in a while you have something that I like.
I mean, yeah, when your girlfriend's in the video.
Oh, you bitch.
God damn it, I'm sorry. Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. I'm Justin, he's Tyler.
Tyler Doe. TK Dono.
TK Dono. And he makes YouTube. His channel will be linked in below. I decided to interview him for no reason. I was just like, you know what? Who's not a not famous person I can interview for memes?
Who's not busy, and I know for a fact isn't busy because their job is dog barking.